Hi guys, Shakey Nan again. I got my new glasses. What do you think? I had dark frames picked out the whole time when I was at the optometrist, and then at the very last minute I found these and I changed my mind. So what do you think, guys? The clearer frames, lighter frames, or the darker frames that I wear? You'll have to let me know. Because now that I've got them home, I'm thinking, I'm not too sure. They magnify my wrinkles. All right, guys. How would I describe essential tremor? I've written down 10 points that I would name or that I would use to describe essential tremor. And as you all know, I've said plenty of times before, the number one is that it is very embarrassing. It's very noticeable. You cannot hide it. Once you've started, you cannot stop it, especially out in public, especially in a stressful situation. So that is the number one biggest thing with ET. You know, the judgments, the stares, the laughs, the looks. It's all too much to handle all the time you go out. So, yeah, that could only be the number one point for essential tremor. Number two, I've written it's challenging and it can get controlling. It's challenging doing everyday tasks, especially when you go to do it. That's when you start to shake. It can end up getting controlling to the point where it takes over your life. Your life ends up being all about your shakes. Your shakes take over your day. Your whole day revolves around your tremors. If you're having a good shaky day, you're having a good day. If you're having a bad shaky day, you're having a bad day. You know, you could be having a great day. Something could trigger your tremors off. It can turn straight into a bad day, or a worse day, or a humiliating day. So it is very controlling, and it does take over your life. It does change your life. Not for the better, because it makes it harder. So which takes me on to my number three, tiring and exhausting. You know, this shaking all day long, it takes it out of you. Everything you do, you're putting in that extra effort to do it, and it's draining. But your body's exhausted. You just, you know, you sit down, you rest for 20 minutes, you try and get your energy back, try and get your tremors under control, try and I'm losing it. Sorry, guys. Yeah, it's exhausting. It's exhausting all day long, every day. And people don't realise how exhausting it can get. And my number four was it's gradually progressive. And it can get to the point where it's disabling. Unfortunately, our Centrelink over here doesn't accept it as a disability. So, you know, they did years ago, but their criteria has changed now, so we can't get any disability for this. But how are you supposed to work when you're like this? How are you supposed to do things? Even grocery shopping's hard. How is this not some type of disability? And, you know, it's gradually progressive, yes, but because it doesn't, you don't wake up overnight and think, oh my God, I'm shaking like I do. That's very rare if that happens. It's gradual, progressive. It's, and a lot of people, it's funny, a lot of people have said to me that at first it was other people noticing. They didn't notice so much because you think in yourself, oh, a bit shaky today, must be nervous or something. Oh, whereas other people notice it more because you shouldn't be shaking at that time. So that's the gradual, and you know, if people do have said to you before, what are you shaking for? Listen to them, watch yourself, check it out. Maybe go and see a doctor and see about it. Number 5, to me, it feels like you're shivering all day long, just non-stop shivering. That's why when you get cold, you shiver a lot worse. You know, you're shivering already, so if you have to go and do something that makes you, any normal person, a bit nervous, that would make them maybe tremble a little bit if they're really nervous. ETs are already tremoring, so being nervous on top makes us like that. So, you know, it's like in the winter, it's Australia's winter's coming up and it's starting to get cold already. In the winter, Australians, when you're shivering, think of me. That's what it's like all day long for me. And number 6 is it's isolating, and it's so, which is because of the social anxiety that we get. Once, like what I said the other week with the Roads and Traffic Authority place, once you have a couple of those encounters, you don't want to go and do any more. 1 or 2 in a row is enough to make you turn off and make you not want to go out and do chores anymore or run errands anymore. It makes it too hard because you think if that's happened twice, it's going to happen every time, and it stops you going out. That's what turns you into the hermit. Not always shopkeepers do it. Public walking past you in the streets, in the shops, that makes you want to stay at home as well. 7 is it's inconvenient because the times you want it, you need it to stop, there's no way in the world it's going to stop. The times you want it to stop, there's the times it's going to get worse. And it is so, it comes on at the most inconvenient times that you really don't want to. Number 8, it's emotionally draining as well. You know, it's exhausting physically, but it's emotionally draining. Your emotions are on edge all day long, as I've said plenty of times before. Any little thing will, you know, watching a sad movie, you'll be bawling your eyes out. You know, it's some happy news, you'll be bawling your eyes out. Sad news, bawling your eyes out. You know, every emotion is on edge. By the end of the day, you're emotionally drained as well as physically. And this is every day, all day, every day. And my number 9 is it's heartbreaking because you know it is forever. You know, I'm just read, see these glasses, I can work. Malona's comment. It is important to remember that, you know, your worst may never be like mine. Everyone progresses differently. And that's the heartbreaking thing. You know, once you've got it, you've got it. There are treatments out there, the DBS or the focused ultrasound, the meds. All of those don't work forever. You do have to keep going and getting it changed, you know, your batteries or things like that. The meds won't work forever. Nothing is forever except ET. ET is forever. It's going to be around. The day something stops working for you or you've progressed over what that limitation is, that's when you realise it's still there. It's not going anywhere, which is number 10. We need that cure. We need that cure to stop the generations. I don't want my grandkids getting it. I don't want my great-grandkids getting it. We need that cure, and we need that cure soon. So I think that was a mess, but you get that. All right, guys. Have a great shaky weekend. I will see you on Tuesday. Love you all. Take care. Stay safe wherever you are around the world. E.T. It's around forever, just like me. Bye, guys.